Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Going Guitar Wish Week. Alright, so we are in this week throwing out songs every day now, not only Wednesdays. So we have you, Michaela Walker. You took the chance and wished for a song, and this one is from Hemmings. It's called I'm Still Your Boy. Alright, so yeah, that's who I am. I'm still your boy here in Going Guitar. I give you songs you wish for. So this time, let's take a look at this cool song from Luke Hemmings. And you know what? This is especially for you, Walker, and all you Hemmings fans. You're gonna enjoy this, I believe. So we're gonna use the tuning D drop. Okay, so we're gonna drop the tuning down to D, and that means you're gonna use this E string and tune it down half step or so, half turn on the knob. That's usually where you need to land to have the drop D tuning. I don't have any tutorial on that, so you have to check that out on YouTube somewhere else. But basically what that is to match up this E string, normally E, with the D. So you see, it's a darker version of the open D string. I tune down it to have it in D. So that is what you need to do to follow on this tutorial here. So yeah, fix that first and pause this video and come back and then go on with this tutorial. So first off, we need to go through the chords, and there are 5 different chords here. I'm gonna name them after a standard tuning, so I'm just gonna call them names. This is not really the actual name for this chord since we have drop D tuning. So, but anyway, the grips, if they were in standard tuning, would have these names. So that's the names I'm gonna use just to keep it simple. All right, so we're gonna look at the first chord. It's the E. Okay, and when you handle these chords, I can just mention that right now, you're gonna use the bass strings, bass, perhaps the mid strings as well. So you're gonna stay away from the higher strings when you do the strumming later. All right, so this is the E grip. Okay, so it is E string, open E. Now it's D, but I use the names like I mentioned before to keep it simple. So open E, then 5th A, 4th D, and open G. That's enough. And that will be the E chord. Next chord is the A, and what you do now is to keep almost everything the same. You need to just add 5th fret on E string, then 5th on A, 4th D, and open G. So everything is the same there between E and A. You just need to add this A note there, the 5th fret E string. That is the A chord or grip. Next grip is the B minor. And that goes in a standard way. It's a bar chord where you play the bar on the 2nd fret and you bar 5 strings if you count from bottom up like this. And then you need to add 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. And for this specific chord, you could actually go with the higher strings if you want to, but I would anyway still stay in the mid-range area there for this B minor. Anyway, that's the B minor. Over now to the G sharp chord. So the grip look like this. It's 4th fret on E string, open A, open D, and 2nd G. And then the final grip chord will be the F sharp. What you do here is just to play a little bar on the 2nd fret and you bar the E, A, and D string there. If you want to go down further, you have the open G. Make sure you don't bar that one. If you want to keep that open G and still play it, then you need to go with all 3 fingers like this, gathered, and have them on the 2nd fret and then have the open G string down there. If you do the bar and you don't care about the G string, then make sure you don't strum it. You play on the bass strings only. All right, that's F sharp, and there you have all the chords: E, A, B minor, G sharp, and F sharp. Now, let's grab the first chord, that's the E, and we need to learn the strumming. So one round goes down, down, up, like this. So it's first a down, short pause, and then down, up, down, up. Pretty simple, huh? So one round is like that, a couple rounds goes like this. Alright, so we're ready for the actual song. Starting now with the verse. You're gonna play E, like we just did, 4 string rounds, and then you go to play A, 4 string rounds. You're gonna go back and forth like this for 3 rounds. So E4, A4, E4, A4, E4, A4. Okay? And then on the 4th round, this is 3 round played so far. E, A, E, A, E, A. Then on the 4th round, you're gonna play B minor 4 and then A4. That's the 4th round. And the final in the verse. So 3 rounds of A. That's 1 round. 2nd round. A. And final 3rd round with this. 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4. And now B minor. So 4 rounds in total, E, A for 3, and the B minor and A, the last one. I can just mention, perhaps you noticed that in the introduction tutorial, when I had this played on E, A, and I played alternate there, you have one extra note there that's pretty prominent actually in the verse. So you could add that one if you want to. And you can look at it in this way. When you play the E, for instance, but this is also for A. When you play the E, you play 4 string rounds, down, down, up, times 4, okay? So the first 2 rounds, you're gonna go with just this grip. And the next 2 rounds within this 4 strumming rounds of E, you can add the 2nd fret G string, and that is a little bit stretchy, I'm aware of that, so that is why I just consider it as an extra material or so. And it's pretty prominent, like I said, in the song, but it's not necessary. So you can just go with straight 4, like the standard grip. That is most important. But if you can, if you want to, you can stretch out to get the 2nd fret G string. That note. For the last 2 strumming rounds within the 4. Then you do the A. In the same way, you play the first 2, just a standard grip. And the next 2. And of course, when you do strumming, you absolutely want to be around that string to get it. Otherwise, it's not necessary. Yeah, that's some extra material. You can do that within this first 3 rounds. First 2 in a chord, you go with standard grip, and then next 2, you add a 2nd fret G string. Anyway, that is the verse play. Now to the pre-chorus, you're gonna continue and play E, 4 string rounds, and A, 4 string rounds. You just do that for 1 round, so. That is the pre-chorus. Very simple. In the same way as you played the first 3 rounds in the verse play. Only 1 round of that, and that's a pre-chorus. Over now to the chorus. This is where we use the rest of the chords we didn't use so far. Now the chord progression will be the A, then the G sharp, then the F sharp, and then E. You're gonna play 2 string rounds per chord. So A2, G sharp 2, F sharp 2, and E2. You're gonna play that chord progression for 2 rounds, like this. Again, A, G, F sharp, E. That is the first course. All right, over now to the second round of everything. That is just repetition. 4 rounds in total in verse. First 3 rounds E, A, and then B minor, A in 4th round. No news there. The same goes with the second pre-chorus and even the second chorus. 2 string rounds of the chord progression we just learned. So no news, like I said there. A, G sharp, F, and E. After that we have the outro. And yeah, it starts about 2 minutes and 36 seconds into the song. So what you do there is to play the A 4 string rounds and then E 4 string rounds. You're going to alternate like that in the same way as you play the verse, but now starting with A and then go to E. You're going to do that for 6 rounds, and then you're going to play B minor. After 6 rounds of A, 4, E, 4, 6 turns, you're going to play the B minor and just stay on that for a couple of rounds till this song fades out, okay? So just stay with B minor and you will play that till the very end of Luke Hemmings' I'm Still Your Boy. So that is pretty much it for this cool and beautiful song as well. Michaela Walker, thank you for interacting with me here on Gordon Guitar. Hope you enjoyed it, and all you fans of Luke Hemmings, feel free to subscribe to this channel and get your songs out there on this channel, but also new songs and old goodies. We have a great mix there. So thank you so much and play tuned.